Tonight at 10, we now have those just released 911 calls that take us back to last Thursday morning. More than an hour of recordings revealing chaos, yet also courage from those who tried to save lives. Our Katie Munch joining us here in studio with that.
Yeah, you can hear a lot of horror and confusion from the victims and witnesses who were at the strip but scattered in various scenes, calling for help, and dispatchers trying to locate them as the victim count increased. I do want to warn you at home that this may be a little difficult to hear.
You. Where are you? At the Wynn?
And they stabbed her! They stabbed her!
Where at the Wynn?
Please help me! No! No! No!
That's the voice of Anna Westby in pure shock as she calls for help after she and Maris DiGiovanni had been stabbed while both working on the Las Vegas Strip as showgirl impersonators.
He stabbed her in the heart!
Where's the person that stabbed her?
He ran! I haven't stabbed him in my back, but I'm in shock right now, so I don't feel it.
You can hear Westby begins to lose consciousness. EMT crews finally find her.
I'm at the Wynn casino. Somebody has been stabbed.
Vanessa, a third showgirl, had gotten away running inside Wynn Casino. A woman and a security guard tried to stop her bleeding.
Somebody else has been stabbed as well.
Okay.
He's in a chef outfit. With a chef hat.
Meanwhile, countless 911 calls continue pouring in.
There's a girl right now, she's just been stabbed right here on the strip in front of the Wynn. This guy is walking down the street and he's stabbing people. He stabbed another guy right after he stabbed the girl, and then he stabbed another woman right after he stabbed the guy.
On the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Sands, another stab victim.
We're on the Palazzo side.
Do you have a closing description for the guy that did the stab the suspect?
No, we didn't. The guy that just got stabbed, he ran up to us and said, "Can you please call 911?
Dispatchers try to identify the suspect.
Can you ask him if they remember anything else about that man? Did he have hair, a hat? What color pants?
I'll ask. Did he have a hat or anything on? She's asking me what he looked like. Did he have a hat? Or you saw him?
No, I saw him wasted. He was bloody.
He was bloody and he had a bloody white T-shirt.
Oh, what? Okay.
I guess there's a ton of people that have been stabbed, and there's...
When you're saying a ton, help me with that. Help me with that information. Is it more than 5?
People calling for help.
And the suspect, Yanni Barrios, was charged with murder and is being held on no bail. I learned today that Anna Westby, one of the showgirl impersonators who was the first caller in my story, she was released from the hospital and is recovering right now at home.
It's an eye-opening look at policing in the Las Vegas Valley. Members of a local church given a private tour of crime areas in their neighborhood.
It's called Faith and Blue, a nationwide movement to bring together law enforcement and faith-based organizations. As News 3's Denise Rosh explains, the idea is to foster understanding and to create partnerships.
Every area in every city can have its unique problems.
Sergeant Robert Hubbard knows you can't fix what you don't see.
I always tell people we listen to our head too much, we don't listen to our gut, we don't listen to our heart.
The crime and suffering that happens right in our own backyard. As part of the Faith and Blue initiative, he's leading an unusual tour.
Let us do our job and let us solve the problem. 50
members of the Crossing Church on West Windmill loading a charter bus for a trip around the south end of town, hearing about everything from social issues.
The pandemic kind of brought that to the forefront for us. We started seeing more people becoming homeless.
To crime trends, including illegal street racing.
It's not as much here as it is in LA, but we're starting to see some of it, where they'll try to take over intersections and parking lots and have their little car shows.
The bus also made stops along the route, allowing the congregation to pray for victims, first responders, and for anyone in need, giving members a better idea of what types of outreach might be possible.
It's beautiful to be out praying, but what can we do? What are our next steps? How can we get involved?
Because a lot of this the police cannot do by themselves.
Exactly.
The Faith and Blue movement got its start about 2 years ago. Police departments all across the country reaching out to faith-based organizations, creating partnerships. The bus tour is just one example. And here in Las Vegas, a big topic is sex trafficking.
In fact, the head of security for a local resort joined the tour, explaining how casino workers are trained on what to look for when it comes to trafficking, a problem Hubbard says exists in neighborhoods as well.
Someone asked a question about, do we arrest prostitutes? Yes, we do. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Sometimes helping people is putting them in handcuffs.
Church members say it's eye-opening.
Before, I was kind of like, I didn't want to hear this stuff, but it's really important for a lot of people to be educated.
Knowing that there's carjackings going wrong in a relatively new parking lot, that there are gangs of 14-year-olds who think that this is a fun thing to do, yes, that is surprising.
The final stop on the tour, Enterprise Area Command, where the faces of Metro officers killed in the line of duty hang on the wall, a sobering reminder that protecting the community comes at a cost.
I just really think partnering with the police officers and doing this, it's just like, it moves, it's really moving.
Denise Roche, News 3.
There are early signs we could be in for a really rough flu season ahead. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Marie Mortera. That as the battle continues with COVID. Our Kristen Drummond joins us here in studio with what to anticipate.
Well, Jim and Marie, the Southern Nevada Health District started monitoring the flu on October 2nd. We expect to see data later this week, but concerns remain on what may happen this flu season along with COVID. Are you worried about this upcoming flu season?
Yeah, I'm a little bit more worried than I normally am.
No, I'm not worried.
Different views to influenza, a virus Dr. Court Loaf, Chief Medical Officer with the Southern Nevada Health District, monitors.
Early indication is that we might likely have a more severe flu season this year.
A prediction based on data coming from Australia.
Their flu season in the Southern Hemisphere was probably one of the worst ones in the last few years.
And the same can happen here, marking a strong return of the virus following a drop in influenza rates the last few years. Dr. Loaf credits mask wearing and social distancing as part of COVID mitigation strategies, helping to reduce the transmission of the flu. But with most of that gone, chances of getting sick go up.
That creates an opportunity for the flu virus to circulate and to transmit more readily than it has been in the past year, which increases the likelihood that people are going to get infected and get sick.
Just one of the viruses keeping medical professionals on alert.
COVID is still a battle that we're fighting,
which includes giving people the new bivalent booster shot. Do you see people coming in to get that new booster?
So quite honestly, we're having some challenges.
The health district reports roughly 60,000 of the nearly 1 million people eligible for the shot got the jab.
I'm going to go get my other booster and the vaccine.
While some take precautions, others leave it to chance.
We have to get through all this. If I worry, I will kill myself.
Symptoms of the flu as well as COVID are very similar. Doctors recommend getting tested to know which virus is making you sick. Now, the health district is offering flu shots as well as the COVID booster shots. You can get both jabs on the very same day. Visit our website, news3lv.com, for a link to make your appointment.
Hi, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.